Okay. Let's react to this. Podcasts used to be educational, so I'm really curious what I'm gonna see.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a f about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. F you.
Yeah!
What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Well. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now, it's my time to talk. Check out my podcast every week, Talk to Her, where I'm sitting down with the coolest guests and having actual conversations with them. And
I need
Pookie,
to tell
Who is
her.
Pookie? Who is Pookie?
he may stop by too. Exercise every week! Subscribe to that thing! What did she say? Uh-oh, here comes Granny.
I was on the radio.
On the radio? Granny.
Come on, Haley, it's not that bad. All right, it's time to get out of the bed and quit rotting. Haley, get up.
All right, I'm ready to talk. So I wanted to start my podcast out here in Belfast, Tennessee,
Who's
where I
that?
was born at and where I've been ever since until a few weeks ago when everything changed. And I want you guys to get to know me better than HAWK TUAH. No, it's tuh. Like, you really got to put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying tuah, you're saying tuh, you know? Like, you got to really put your back into it. Tuh, you know? My first guest is going to be somebody that's very dear to me, Miss Whitney Cummings. Make sure you hit follow on Talk to Her wherever you get your podcasts. We're releasing episodes every Tuesday. And for those of you watching on YouTube, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to that thing.
Oh my. I didn't even know she was a redneck.
Keep all this in. This is the key to you is don't overthink anything. Don't plan or plot anything.
Who is this?
The key to your success is just flying by the seat
Oh.
of your
Whitney,
pants
Whitney.
and being exactly who you are.
That's why I think me and you connect on a different
I
level.
think so too. We both also find the same men in their 20s attractive.
Yeah.
We have the same type.
Welcome back to Talk to Her. Today
White.
I got Miss Whitney Cummings.
White
Y'all have
man.
already seen her, but she had to come back. I love her. And then we got our two guests down here in the floor. We have Hartley. Hartley's a little blind, but she still gets around. I got you a little friendship bracelet. I had to put it on so I'd keep up
Did
with
you
it.
really?
I'd lose it if I didn't. I
Babe,
did.
come on.
Like a big sister I never had.
Oh, come on. I love you.
I love you
oh, this makes my
too.
day. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I hit it off with you, so I had to have you
We
back.
really did. I hope my
We're glad to
nightmare
have her back
to
as well.
create any pressure for you. I feel like you're going through so much so fast. I feel like we connected, and then I was like, let me just not put any pressure on her.
Yeah.
She'll know where I am if she needs me.
I wasn't nervous talking to you.
Oh, good.
Not
Because
at all.
afterwards, you did Bill Maher. You did.
I got a history lecture from him.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Is there somewhere else
I
where
was-
all her shit's
The whole
findable?
time.
Or
It
is
went right
this
over my head. I
like
hated
the pilot?
history in school, and I was just...
Well, what's
The
the
whole
point of
time.
memorizing any history? Because we've now learned that none of it was true.
Half of it.
When I grew up, I don't know if this is even what you learned in school. I learned that the Native Americans and the Pilgrims had a fun dinner.
That's what I got from
I learned that they put on their best shoes with buckles and their best hat, and they all sat down and shared maize. They had corn, and they had a cornucopia, and it went great. And now
Didn't they have a turkey, too?
yeah,
They had a damn turkey.
they had a cornucopia, and it went great. And now
Didn't they have a turkey, too?
yeah.
They had a damn turkey.
So you got lectured about history, so you now know what to not do while hosting a podcast.
Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1962.
1492.
Okay, he didn't teach me very fucking much.
I think the most history until now has kind of been gossip, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Well, like, I
This
feel like if
hurts
I
to
won a
listen
battle, I'd be
to.
like, not only am I going to tell this story, but I'm also going to say, like, my opponent was, like, fat and stupid. Like, you know, I'm going to add insult to it, too.
So you've had Jake Paul, you've had, I don't know what order you're going to do these in, but you've had Jake Paul on?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes. So far.
Jake's pretty wild.
He's a little spooky to talk to.
Really?
That's like a man, you know. That
Yeah.
is not like a little soft boy, you know. It's easy to talk to. That's a whole man right there.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a little ass girl over here talking to this grown man. I was like, what the fuck do I talk to him about, you know?
But you knew him before, right? Were you a
Yeah.
fan before?
Yeah, I watched him for a few years.
And what
He's
are you
okay.
noticing in the difference between being a fan of someone from afar and then meeting them? Like, is it what you expected?
He was exactly what I expected. Like, he lets on like he's an asshole, and that's what I like about him. He owns up to that shit. He knows it. That's what I got respect for him for that.
I like that.
Like, I can be an asshole too.
And he's comfortable with controversy.
Can be
Yeah,
an
he's
asshole
okay.
He's
too.
very comfortable with that.
I think that's like one of the most important skills now is being comfortable with like letting people project onto you and like
Yeah.
think, you know, like if you stand up for yourself, you're a bitch. If you like want to win a fight, you're an asshole. It's like, all right, just project whatever you want. I know that my identity at a certain point is kind of like a mixture of who I am and what you project onto me.
Yeah, I mean, you can't please them all either. So
No.
This is just
definitely not.
women
And
yapping.
then
he could have turned me to stone looking into me. I was like, oh my god, don't look at me.
you're in LA.
Who
You can go get
paid her?
Botox right now and
Where did
look
this
like a
money come
stone
from?
whenever you want.
To
Yeah,
set
that's
up for
actually a
this
good point. There's
podcast
Botox
shit.
everywhere.
Yeah, most people.
I get
here
a little
look like-
myself. I call it Brotox when I do it.
Brotox.
Yeah.
Bro.
You really?
I get Brotox. Well,
You
here's
don't
the
have any
thing.
wrinkles.
No shit.
Do you really get it?
Here's why, guys. Look, I'm not about
So
to be on
you're
fucking
serious?
trial here.
You do get Botox.
Let me explain. And Whitney, you can back me up here.
I
The-
don't get Botox anymore.
No, hold on. The
I
earlier
stopped.
you get it,
Don't harm your
Yeah.
face.
right? So when you start young,
Not
you're
ladies'
actually
image.
just getting rid.
Number one, if you're a girl and you get Botox, number one, you're going to attract pedophiles. Okay, we're all trying to stop shaving your vagina hair.
Don't stop shaving your vagina hair. I don't know
let's
where the
grow
fuck
it
Whitney's
out
going
and
with
put
this.
beads
Don't
in it.
stop.
No,
No,
I
we're gonna
realized
grow it out and put beads
I was
in it.
dating creeps the longest time, and I didn't realize
Yeah.
I was baiting them by having a bald pussy and Botox. Of
Bitch,
course.
you're at least 30.
Okay,
Thank you for that tip.
And also,
Thank
here's
you.
the other thing. I want people to know when I'm pissed off at them. I want them
Yeah.
to know when I'm mad. And I realized that when I had Botox, I didn't have any wrinkles, so I would be like mad at somebody, and they'd be like, anyway, like they think I was joking, and I was like, I'm serious, and I would have to subtitle my face because they didn't have any wrinkles. Or
Only
wrinkles,
creeps
Okay,
like
I
me,
feel better.
so
they
I
convey information.
See, when I have like
mutilate
a
myself.
bitchy face, I have like a wrinkle going through here.
Let me see.
I have a
That's
bitchy
normal.
face.
I
Yeah,
honestly
I'm
think
gonna leave mine.
at
It
this
gives me
point,
character.
wrinkles are a sign of youth.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
why
agree.
I decided to just stop getting Botox.
Very punk rock of you.
Yes, you can get, I think it's like 18 shots in both one armpit, 18 and 18, so that you don't sweat. But then he was like, the sweat does have to come out somewhere, and it usually comes out in your...
Well, all
And your poochie
all
banana?
all your
What
wood
the
hair will
fuck?
catch the sweat now.
In our poochie banana.
Preventative. That's why you grew it out.
Honestly, at this point, I like having pubic hair, sweating, wrinkles, because it is just my goal in life to attract straight men, and it really deters all the gay men, and I can't date any more gay men.
Yeah, shit, if you want to come over here and munch on this rug, go for it, boy.
Yeah.
Can't
You
date.
know?
Yeah. If a guy looks at pubes on a vagina and is like, never mind, this is, you know.
He's a sissy ass bitch.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yeah.
We're weeding
I'm glad
out the
you think
weed.
that way. You make me want to grow mine out and like finger wave it or something. Fuck yeah. You got me rethinking every damn thing right now. Holy shit. Keep going. What's something else
it's
that
like,
pisses
you know what
off?
it is? There's just something that happens when you get old. Getting older is actually kind of amazing. You know, I thought it would like, you know, I would just like blow my head off when I turned 40 or
Yeah.
something. You know, but there's something kind
40.
of freeing about it, you know? Because like,
You just quit caring.
yeah, the guys that want to date you, they're like adults. Like, you know, there's something really fun about it. I don't know. I'm into it.
I like the way you see that. Now I can't wait to get older.
Why not?
I mean, I think it would be fun.
It's kind of fun. It's just sort of like, yeah, there's veins on my leg, but like,
What about it?
whatever, dude. My ankles are blue now. I'm an avatar. Sick.
I cannot
like
get
you
over
just have to.
Can you jump higher?
I don't think I can
Oh,
jump
fuck.
at all. Yeah, my fake boobs have gotten too hard.
Bummer.
If I
Your
jump.
boobs are fake?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it actually happened because. And can I tell you something about you? I think part of the reason people love you so much, because you know you're like ghetto Dolly Parton or something.
Yeah. I'd say so.
I
That
love
is a
that.
good comparison right there. I
Trailer
like that.
Swift.
Yeah, totally. Trailer Trash Dolly or whatever it is that there's this epidemic where especially white women, super privileged white women, will talk about how hard their lives are and how and when I was at this Hollywood party, the producer hugged me too long and like we all have to march because like a white woman was uncomfortable. You know, my trauma, and you're like, what was your trauma? And they're like, I had to move to Canada to do this movie, and you're just like, where's the like trauma used to be a word that was reserved for like ER nurses, and like it was a thing where like blood was involved, and everyone's
Yeah.
talking about their trauma and how they get triggered and they like struggle with anxiety, and meanwhile they're like from Connecticut and whatever, and you just blew by the fact that yeah. This is my everyone's life is hard.
My mama left me and she picked crack over me. Please sit here and cry.
Have
with
you
me.
tried crack though? From what I understand, it's better than a kid.
Yeah, I've never seen an unhappy crackhead.
Neither have
I
I.
don't think I have either. And they're like Superman too.
That's it. There was Lil Boozy did a video about crack.
That's my man.
He talked about how fentanyl is like no good. He's like, my crackheads, like they play
Kids are
basketball,
watching
they're
this.
athletic, they can run, they can fix a car. Like my crackheads are doing well.
That's so boozy of him.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight a crackhead.
I don't
fuck
want to
that.
fight a crackhead.
That's like fighting one of those souped up kangaroos, like in Australia. They'll beat your ass. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know, those kangaroos, they look like the Jake Paul of Australia. Those kangaroos just.
Ugh.
That's a really good comparison.
How much? Oh my god. I can't. Let's jump to the other one. There's a old
What is he
old
saying?
Gertrude is in
Uh-oh, here
this.
comes Granny.
I was on the radio.
On the radio. Granny, listen to what I'm saying to you. I was like, spit on it.
Go to hell.
Dude, I love Fireball. It's like my spiritual calling.
HAWK TUAH.
This is a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't know if you've seen this. This is a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't know if you've seen this.
Hey, welcome to my front porch. We got Maddie over here. This has been my best friend for 13 years. You already know her. I'm not even going to introduce Chelsea. You already know her. And then you got Alyssa over here. This is Chelsea's sister. And this is our little friend group right here. This is CQBO.
We can't tell you what that means.
Nobody knows.
No, you will never know what it means, ever.
Nobody knows.
We all been like a friend group since high school.
Organization.
What does it mean?
It's top secret.
I will die
Yeah.
before I tell you what it means.
Told you we'd have to kill you.
There's one person we went to high school with who just happened to guess what it was. If you're watching this, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut.
So the night it happens,
Okay.
we were all there. From your perspective,
Okay.
I don't want to hear her perspective anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm tired of saying it too, so y'all be my
Okay.
guest.
Okay. I feel like we tell the story differently. Yeah, we definitely do. You like to add details in there, and I'm like, that didn't happen. Maybe it did. I don't know. I was also.
I know, you're
not
trying to
in
get
the
away
right
from
mind.
there too, though.
Yeah.
While I was standing there holding my own.
Okay, so we were all there. You were there,
I was there.
except you weren't there.
I weren't with, like, I was with y'all.
Okay, we're all at the CMA Fest. We all went together, right?
But we sat together.
Yeah, we all sat together. Then, like, after, we were like, oh, yeah, let's go out, you know? And me and Haley and Alyssa and
I'm gonna skip to. I already feel bad for her, just not knowing what she's doing, most likely.
None of that stuff.
There's a cork floating around in it.
Do you drink wine, Granny?
Nope, I don't drink, period. That's how I've lived to be 80 years
Good.
old.
We told her she needs to start smoking her a joint. She'd feel better.
What are your secrets to youth? How do you stay so young?
Well, I guess with all
Botox.
these young'uns and grandyoung'uns. You know, you've got
Grand
4
youngins,
young'uns, 9 grandyoung'uns,
youngins.
and I don't know how many great grandyoung'uns. I'd have to stop and count them.
Were you surprised when she got famous?
But she didn't tell me for a week.
I think it was a little bit more than that.
No, it's longer than a week.
It was
Too
like
busy
2
plotting. Too busy
Yeah, she said they know
masterminding
more
how I'm
than
gonna
I do.
capitalize on all this.
She was scared to tell me. She's afraid I think about it. Well, I guess
Then I
she
realized
don't
she was
say
explaining how
anymore
to
or
give
do
oral
anymore.
pleasure.
Well, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well, actually,
Yeah, I just heard the last little remark you made.
Which one?
what was it?
Something about something being. What, you know, something in a hole. What was that? I was on the radio.
oh,
Yes.
Wait, you hear radio?
you can blame Johnny for that. Johnny's like, that's funny. Say that.
You came up with it, though. That was all you.
Tell them what you say.
So what's all, or how did I word it?
What's good for the whole?
What's good for the whole and always good for the soul.
That was on the radio here.
Tell them about the telemarketers.
What about
Tell them what you say to them.
power out of me?
No, that ain't what you say to them.
That ain't very nice.
Yeah.
Them telemarketers was worry the crap out of me.
Look, she's putting a filter on now. You ought to hear her early in the morning.
Okay, that's enough. I remember I used to have iTunes, and you had to like buy podcasts, and they were usually about like, maybe it's still the same thing. you would like learn something. You know, it's like educational. Like there are people talking about industries and music and art and politics, economy stuff. They probably still do it. Sure, less people watch those, but this. No man, if you like this stuff, I'm not gonna stop you from watching it. These just look like those like redneck truck show car meet bops that if you can avoid them in real life. But it is what it is.